Hello there, friends. Miss Rebecca here. I have another book here that Miss Sue brought to me to read to you. It's called The Little Acorn, and it's by Christina Kauble, and the illustrations are by Mary Jo Tannehill. And here is an acorn, just to remind you, oftentimes this green part looks more brown, but you and we found tons of acorns on our playground this year. Do you remember? Some of us even counted a bunch of acorns this year. So let's find out about the little acorn. Once upon a time, there was a little acorn that longed to become a big, beautiful oak tree. One day, a squirrel passing by found the little acorn and buried it near a stream. Why do you think that squirrel buried the acorn? I bet he was going to come back to it for some yummy food in the wintertime. When the rains came, the little acorn began to sprout. Down went its roots, searching for water, and up came its leaves to catch the sunlight. Do you know what I know about squirrels? They often forget where they buried their acorns. And so this is one of the acorns that they didn't find to eat. And so springtime came around again, and instead of getting eaten, it's growing into a plant. The squirrel passed by every day on his way to the stream to get a drink and watched the little acorn grow with each rain into a small oak tree. As fall approached, the small oak tree's leaves turned beautiful colors. The winds began to blow, and the small oak tree shivered until its leaves fell to the ground. The leaves gave the animals of the forest winter shelter and protected the ground and the small oak tree's roots against the coming cold. Snow began to fall, and the ground was covered with a beautiful white blanket. Now look here, it's a little bunny with ears so funny. Now winter is here. What do you suppose that bunny is about to do? I bet that bunny is going to burrow down in the ground to stay warm for the winter. When spring came, the snow melted and soaked into the ground. The thirsty little tree drank and drank. As the weather warmed, the little tree began to sprout new leaves. The rains came again and helped the little tree grow bigger and bigger. There's our little bunny. The squirrel passed by day after day, even climbing on some of the not-so-little tree's branches on his way to drink from the stream. As the not-so-little tree grew taller, it could see other animals that came to drink from the spring too. What other animals do you see here that would drink from the spring? Do you see the deer? I wonder what other kind of animals would drink from the spring. Growing taller still, the not-so-little tree looked down on the fish swimming in the cool water below. It seemed all living things needed water, just like the tree. Hey, we studied living things, and they do all need water. We know that, don't we? I see a dragonfly and a frog. When the heat of the summer came and the rain did not fall, the getting bigger tree stretched its roots to the edge of the stream where it could drink and continue to grow. The roots of the getting bigger tree also helped the stream by holding the soil to the bank, keeping the stream clean. So the tree and the stream are helping each other out. That's so cool. The bigger tree grew. The bigger it grew, the more water it needed. The animals that came to drink at the stream would stretch out in the shade of the oak and rest on its branches, which by now had grown very big. There's our little bunny again. Before long, the squirrel that had buried the little acorn and watched it grow brought his family to live in the tree. The big, beautiful oak tree that was once a little acorn was very happy and began dropping little acorns of its own. I see an acorn falling right there. What do you suppose will happen to that acorn? I wonder if it will get eaten by an animal. What if it gets rained on and sprouts roots? What kind of tree will it grow into? An oak tree. And when it gets bigger and bigger, it will drop acorns, and those acorns will grow into trees. Now that's pretty cool. Some of them will make a good dinner for some squirrels though, right? Some of the acorns. And that's the end. Do you have a favorite tree? Maybe it's in your yard or on a trail where you take a walk. One of my favorites is on our playground, that bald cypress tree that we would look at every day on our playground. That's a good one. Thank you for listening today, friends. I'll talk to you soon. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.